If your salary is tax free, let me ask you something. Where is that extra money actually going? Not the number you tell yourself in your head, the actual answer. For a lot of people living in the GCC, the honest answer is nowhere in particular. It's just sitting there, and that quite comfortable nothing is the most expensive decision most expats make without ever deciding it. A tax free salary removes a lot of the force structure other people have. No automatic pension deduction, no employer quietly investing on your behalf in the background. Just the full number landing in your account every month. That should be an advantage. Often it just becomes permission to relax. The lifestyle here is comfortable. Nothing about daily life forces you to confront whether you're actually building something or just living well in the meantime. I delayed it the same way, not from carelessness, from comfort. Here's what actually shifted things for me. Let me walk you through an example, not abstract, an actual number. Say someone starts at 30 earning 10,000 a month and saves 30% of that, 3,000 a month. If they just have it in cash for the next 30 years until they're 60, that adds up to about 1.08 million. Now, run the same 3,000 a month for the same 30 years but invested instead. If it earns an average of 8% a year, and I want to be clear, that's an assumption, not a promise. Markets don't hand you a smooth guaranteed return. Some years are up, some are down, and no one can tell you in advance what the average will actually be. But 8% is a figure often used for long term diversified investing. So let's use it as an illustration. On that assumption, that same money becomes roughly 4.47 million. Same income, same 30%, same 30 years of discipline. The only difference is where the money sat. And that difference is over 4 times as much. More than 3.3 million of it is pure growth. Money that was never actually contributed. It was earned by the money itself. And here's the part worth sitting with. This assumes the salary never grows. No promotions, no raises, no job changes. Just the 10,000 a month for 3 decades, which is almost never how a real career actually goes. In reality, most people's income rise over time, which means the real gap is likely even larger than this. This is close to the floor, not the ceiling. And this isn't just hypothetical. I've seen people who have lived and worked in the Gulf for their entire career, tax free income the whole time, and they still haven't built anything that gives them real freedom. Not because they didn't earn well, because earning well and building wealth are two completely different things. And nothing about a comfortable tax free salary forces you to notice the gap between them. This is not a video telling you what to invest in. That decision depends on your situation, your timeline, your risk tolerance. Things I'm not going to guess at for you. What I want you to take from this is simpler than that. The cost of delaying isn't just financial, it's mental too. A quite low grade uncertainty that sits in the background of an otherwise good life. The question worth asking yourself isn't complicated. If you kept doing exactly what you're doing now, saving what you save, spending how you spend for the next 20 years, would the number at the end actually be enough? If you don't know the answer, that itself is the answer. I'm not saying this to create panic. I'm saying it because I wish someone had asked me this plainly years before I asked it myself. This channel exists so you don't have to wait as long as I did to run that maths. If you want to see my inspiration behind starting this channel, that video would be somewhere around here. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.